Hello and welcome to Terrace Talk. You join us here outside the Waterman Centre, just around the corner from Griffin Park, where the Brentford FC fan zone is well underway. And you might have noticed that Jo Tilley isn't with us, and that's because she's helping out. So you've unfortunately got me, the video manager, Sean Ridley, stepping in. Now, since the last Terrace Talk, the compulsory purchase order for our new stadium has been approved. So that means in just a couple of short years, we will be saying goodbye to Griffin Park and moving towards Lionel Road. So the question today is, what are your favourite memories of Griffin Park and why? Right, so Jo, you're skiving today because you're helping out over here at the Waterman Centre. You're not skiving? Okay, she is. So tell us a bit about what you're doing today.
Well, we are celebrating the winners of the Fearless Journalism competition, which we've been running from January. And all the winners are up here. First place is over there. And the lucky kids are getting to come to the Brentford match today with their families.
FA Cup game when DJ Campbell scored the winner against Sunderland.
Some wonderful saves from Joe Crozier, waiting for Gorman to actually head the ball so that we could all cheer the black mark on his head.
Some of my favourite moments, obviously the way things are going at the moment is quite special, but I think back to the era when we had Big John O'Mara and his headers from corners, particularly a game against Northampton that we won 6-1, and he scored a hat-trick with headers that you just wouldn't believe.
Watching the game, supporting my team.
Recently, my favourite moment was actually Norwich last season. When we played Norwich, it was one of our first games back in the Championship. It was a midweek game. I don't think you get much better atmospheres than the midweek game here at Griffin Park. The lights are on. We didn't win, but the atmosphere that night was absolutely electric, and I still remember it, and it was just, we were back, and we remain, we're still back, we're still there.
So, I'm here with a couple of fans who have travelled quite a way. So, Fran, I'll come to you first. Where have you come from today?
Yeah, we're come over from Dublin, Ireland.
And what are you here for today, other than to see Brentford?
Other than see Brentford, we're over here to present the Irish Supporters Club Player of the Year Award. Was meant to be to Alan Judge, but I think Alan McCormick's going to pick it up on his behalf today.
It was against Nottingham Forest when there was the last minute goal, 2-1 to Brentford.
And how mad did you go when you celebrated?
Pretty mad. In a scale of 10, probably 10. Yeah.
There's so many, just promotion in 77, me banging my head against one of the poles, knocking myself out. Just loads and loads. I just love this ground.
Top of my head, going with the gut, it's got to be Gary Blissett, Manchester City, FA Cup game, Quagmire pitch, Griffin Park heaving, 2 hours before kick-off, 12,000 sellout, and dumping City out the cup. Inflatable bananas everywhere, Man City fans distraught. One of my best days ever.
The first game, sitting in the crowd, I sat beside an old guy, and he just started talking to me as if I was his son. And I suppose that's what hooked me here, introduced me to all the supporters around him because I was new, and I suppose that's why I'm a Brentford supporter.
The last 2 or 3 years have been great, just recapturing some of the old times.
King Kev, 501 for Brentford. You've played here a hell of a lot.
Yep.
What's been your favourite moment at Griffin Park?
Probably the last game of last season, the Stevenage game of the promotion year. Just to end it how we did with obviously my 500th appearance coming off the bench as well, and a full stadium, and just the way it was such a good end to the season. Couldn't have made it any better, couldn't have worked it out any better, so that would be the best for me.
What's your favourite memory of Griffin Park?
Certainly likes grass though.
Don't steal my job.